Almighty. We will start the deliberation.
இமயமலை முதல் கடற்கரை வரை மறந்தும் சுயசபை இந்தியாவின் நம்பிக்கையாக இந்நாட்சி கழகம்
விஷயங்களிலும் கலந்து ஆலோசித்து இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியை வந்துட்டு குறிப்பாக நம்மளுடைய இருக்கக்கூடிய அனைவரையும் இங்கு வரவழைச்சு அனைவருக்கும் ஒரு திறனாய்வு பயிற்சியை வந்துட்டு ஏற்பாடு செய்து கொடுத்த நம்முடைய விரிவாக்க கல்வி இயக்குனர் முனைவர் பிபோ முருகன் ஐயா அவர்களை வந்துட்டு இருகரம் கூப்பி வருக வருக என்று வரவேற்கிறேன். அதே போல் இந்த பயிற்சியினுடைய துவக்க உரையாற்ற இருக்கக்கூடிய டாக்டர் ஷேக் என் மீரா, இயக்குனர் அட்டாரி ஜோன் 10. அவங்க ஒரு குடும்ப சூழ்நிலையின் காரணமாக நம்மளுடைய நிகழ்வுல கலந்துக்க முடியல. அதற்கு மாற்றாக நம்மளுடைய முதன்மை விஞ்ஞானி முனைவர் பாஸ்கரன் ஐயா அவர்கள் வந்துட்டு ஹைதராபாத்திலிருந்து இணைய வழியாக கலந்துக்கிறாங்க. உங்கள் சார்பாகவும் நம்மளுடைய தமிழ்நாடு வேளாண்மை பல்கலைக்கழகத்தின் சார்பாகவும் அவர்களையும் இந்த நிகழ்வுக்கு வருக வருக என்று வரவேற்கிறேன். அதேபோல் நன்றி உரை நவல இருக்கக்கூடிய முனைவர் எம் செந்தில்குமார், இணை பேராசிரியர், பயிற்சி பிரிவு, வேளாண் விரிவாக்க கல்வி இயக்கம். அதேபோல் விரிவாக்க கல்வி இயக்கத்தில் பணியாற்றி கொண்டிருக்கக்கூடிய முனைவர் கதிரவன், முனைவர் சிந்தியா பெர்னாண்டஸ், முனைவர் திலகம், இவங்கெல்லாம் தான் வந்துட்டு இந்த நிகழ்வை கடந்த ஒரு வாரமாக ஒருங்கிணைத்து இங்கே செயல்படுத்திக்கிட்டு இருக்கிறாங்க. அது மட்டும் இல்லாமல் இன்னைக்கு கிட்டத்தட்ட ஒரு 41 பங்கேற்பாளர்கள் நம்மளுடைய வேளாண்மை அறிவியல் நிலையங்களிலிருந்து இங்கே தமிழகம் மற்றும் புதுச்சேரியிலிருந்து இங்கே வந்திருக்கிறீங்க. உங்களை அனைவரையும் இன்முகத்தோடு வருக வருக என்று மீண்டும் ஒரு முறை வரவேற்கிறேன். அதேபோல் இங்கே இருக்கக்கூடிய நம்மளுடைய KVK நோடல் சென்டர் இருக்கக்கூடிய பணியாற்றி கொண்டு இருக்கக்கூடிய கான்ட்ராக்சுவல் ஸ்டாஃப்ஸ், அதே மாதிரி வீடியோ ப்ரொடக்ஷனில் இருக்கக்கூடியவங்க, அதே மாதிரி வந்துட்டு நம்மளுடைய பயிற்சி பிரிவு மற்றும் விரிவாக்க கல்வி இயக்கத்தில் பணியாற்றக்கூடிய அனைத்து அலுவலக நண்பர்களையும் இந்த நிகழ்ச்சிக்கு வருக வருக என்று வரவேற்கிறேன். இந்த துவக்க விழாவில் ஒரே ஒரு விஷயத்தை மட்டும் சொல்லிட்டு நான் அமர்நாத் அப்படின்னு இருக்கிறேன். நமக்கெல்லாம் சந்திரமுகி படம் தெரியும், ரஜினியோட ரொம்ப பிடிச்ச படம். அதனுடைய 100வது நாள் விழா கொண்டாட்டத்தில் வந்துட்டு அது வந்து நடந்த இடம் வந்துட்டு பார்த்துட்டீங்க அப்படின்னா வந்துட்டு நம்மளுடைய கலைஞர் வளாகத்தில் நடந்தது. முத்தமிழ் அறிஞர் கலைஞர் அவங்க வந்துட்டு அந்த விழாவில் கலந்துக்கிட்டாங்க. அப்போ ரஜினி வந்துட்டு அந்த மேடையில் ஒரு விஷயத்தை வந்துட்டு பேசினார். அதே விஷயத்தை நான் திருப்பி உங்களுக்கு சொல்ல கடமைப்பட்டிருக்கேன். ஒரு 500 அடி உயரம் உள்ள ஒரு மலை, அந்த மலையில் வந்துட்டு ஒரு 3 தவளைகள் ஏறி அந்த மலையை வந்துட்டு கடக்கணும்னு முயற்சி பண்ணுது. கீழே வந்து நிறைய தவளை கூட்டங்கள் இருக்குது. அந்த கீழே இருக்கக்கூடிய தவளைகள்லாம் சொல்லுது, கண்டிப்பாக மேலே போக முடியாது. அப்படி நீங்கள் மேலே போனீங்க அப்படின்னா நிறைய விஷ ஜந்துக்கள், நிறைய பூச்சிகள், நிறைய உயிர்கொல்லிகள்லாம் இருக்குது, உங்களையெல்லாம் அதை கொன்றுரும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுது. இருந்தாலும் இந்த 3 தவளைகளும் நம்ம வந்துட்டு ஒரு முடிவு பண்ணிட்டோம், அதை வந்துட்டு நம்ம முயன்று பார்த்துருவோம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஏறாங்க. முதல் தவளை ஒரு 100 அடி ஏறுது. கீழே இருக்கிறதெல்லாம் கத்திக்கிட்டே இருக்கு, ஒரே ஒரு கூக்குரல் கத்திக்கிட்டே இருக்குது. இருந்தாலும் இது வந்துட்டு மேலே ஏறுது. ஒரு 100 அடி உயரம் போன உடனே கீழே விழுந்து அடிபட்டு. 2வது தவளை அதே முயற்சியோட முனைப்போட போகுது. ஒரு 200 அடி போன உடனே அதனால முடியல, கீழே விழுந்து. இந்த 3வது தவளை மட்டும் பார்த்துட்டீங்க அப்படின்னா 500 அடி ஏறிடுச்சு. ஏறினதுக்கப்புறம் எல்லாரும் வந்துட்டு ரொம்ப ஆச்சரியப்படுறாங்க, எப்படா இந்த தவளை 3வது தவளை மட்டும் வந்துட்டு ஏறிடுச்சு அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு. அதுக்கு அந்த கூட்டத்தில் இருக்கிறவங்க சொன்னாங்க, அந்த தவளைக்கு வந்துட்டு காது கேட்காது அப்படின்னு சொல்லி. இதுலேருந்து என்ன விஷயம் என்ன தெரிஞ்சுக்கிறோம் அப்படின்னா, இந்த உலகத்தில் நம்ம எது நல்லதை செஞ்சாலும் எதை செஞ்சாலும் குற்றம் காண்றதுக்கும் குறை கூறுறதுக்கும் ஆட்கள் இருந்துக்கிட்டே தான் இருப்பாங்க. அதை தவிர்த்துட்டு இந்த பூமியில் நம்ம பிறந்ததுக்கான ஒரு அர்த்தம் இருக்கு இல்லையா? ஒரு மானிடனா வந்துட்டு நம்ம புழுவாகவும் பிறந்திருக்கலாம், பூச்சியாகவும் பிறந்திருக்கலாம், வேற ஏதோ ஒரு மிருகங்களாகவும் பிறந்திருக்கலாம், நமக்கு தெரியாது. ஆனால் நம்ம ஒரு மானிடனா இந்த பூமியில் வந்துட்டு ஒரு அவதாரம் எடுத்து பிறந்திருக்கிறோம். இந்த வாழ்வில் நம்மளால முடிந்த விஷயங்களை 4 பேர்த்துக்கு ஒரு நல்லதை சொல்லிட்டு இந்த பணி வந்துட்டு மென்மேலும் சிறக்க இந்த பயிற்சி வந்து கண்டிப்பாக ஒரு உறுதுணையாக இருக்கும் என்று சொல்லி இந்த வாய்ப்பை கொடுத்த உங்களுடைய இயக்குனர், அதே மாதிரி இந்த நிகழ்வுகளை ஒருங்கிணைப்பாளர்களுக்கு அனைவருக்கும் நன்றி கூறி விடைபெறுகிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
Studies, TNAU.
Most respected and beloved Director, Center for Water and Geospatial Studies, respected my colleague Dr. Anand Raja, Professional Training Division, my friend Dr. Bhaskaran, Principal Scientist at Hyderabad, who is online, my colleague Dr. Sendil Kumar, Dr. Tilagam, the coordinator of this training program, Dr. Kadiravan, Dr. Cynthia Hernandez, and my dear participants of the program master computer and technical, students, friends, and office staff, a very happy and pleasant morning to all. At the outset, on behalf of our KVK family, we would like to thank the most respected and beloved Vice Chancellor Madam, and also our Director Atari, Dr. Sheikh Mira sir, for the support in organizing this program. That is the refresh training program of the program master of computer and technical. Really saying, during our Atari Director tenure only, we are getting the equal share of fund from Atari. Equal share, equal to the other state, that is Andhra and Telangana. In fact, proudly saying, we are receiving more fund, Tamil Nadu is receiving more fund when compared to the other state. We must thank our Director Atari and the team, Dr. Bhaskaran and the other team, for the support and guidance in successful conduct of our KVK activities. And again, today we have the eminent personality, Dr. Palnivel sir, in spite of his busy schedule, sir has accepted our invitation to grace this event. Dr. Palnivel sir is an international renowned scientist in IoT in agriculture, digital agriculture and IoT in agriculture. Sir is running a number of projects. In fact, whenever the problem arises in the Tamil Nadu, especially cyclone or flood or any drought condition, Government of Tamil Nadu is asking our Directorate of Center for Water and Geospatial Studies to study the field condition. Based on the report only, they are giving the relief fund to the farmers. To that extent, their services are very much useful. Really, we are very lucky to have such an excellent personality in this program, especially this IoT in agriculture program. And again, we have a very good team, Dr. Anand Raja, Dr. Sendil Kumar. They are very much specialists in the digitalization. They have very good knowledge on computer operation, report preparation, everything. And this 2-day training program, we are going to cover many of the aspects, especially the how to maintain the website, KVK websites, updating of websites and maintenance of websites, and more importantly, the reporting format, how to prepare report, especially on the FLD program and the OFD program and other actions activities. Reporting format, we are going to learn from this training program. And again, we are going to insist on how to maintain the farmers database. These are the things we are going to cover in our program. And again, we are going to, we are living in the digital era. So this today for this training program, we are going to cover the managing digital platforms, that is social media like WhatsApp, Facebook, and Twitter, and other aspects of social media. How to manage all these things? That also we are going to learn. We are going to learn from this training program. And more importantly, we are going to learn how to take the photographs and the short videos. That is also we are going to deal for the training program, so as to improve the visibility of the KVK. And again, we are going to teach on the online platforms, how to use the online platform for improving our purchase and other aspects. And again, we are giving important on the purchase procedure. That is one of the most important aspects for our KVKs, especially on the use of PFMS and GEM portal. So these are the things you are going to learn from this 2 days program. And there is a proverb. We are living in the digital era. There are a lot of advancements are coming. We have to learn all these things. There is a proverb called, if you are not updated, then you are outdated. So this is an opportunity for all the program assistants. I request all the program assistants, all our friends, to make use of these facilities. Really, it is a very good opportunity. We are organizing so many programs for SMS, subject matter specialists. Last year we organized one training program for farm managers. Again this year month we are going to organize one more training program for farm managers. Because you are the people who are going to stay in the KVK as long as you are for the entire full of your life. That is why we are giving more important for program master and farm managers. So we are planning to conduct one training program on how to prepare the bio inputs, especially bio resources. Like that training program we are going to organize for the farm manager during this month itself. So we are taking a lot of effort in organizing this training program with the fund availability from Assistsnt and DE office. We are organizing this program, kindly make use of it. And again it's going to be get together program also. Isn't it? If people are coming from all over Tamil Nadu and Puducherry, really it's a golden opportunity. We will request our sir. Of course, it's only 2 days program. I don't know whether they are organized for other sightseeing and other things. I think it's going. They are inviting some experts from outside also. Almost you can see the schedule. We are inviting experts from physical center and chief account officer and pay and accounts officer New Delhi. And again we are inviting one experts, Mr. Anand from Chennai. So really it's a very good opportunity, especially the managing the PFMS system. So with this, again I thank our director, Center for Water and Geospatial Studies for having come over here and gracing this event. And congratulate all my colleagues for organizing this program in an excellent manner. I thank all the program coordinators and the chairmen of different KVKs and the DE of Tamil Nadu Veterinary Science University and the DE of Fisheries University for permitting our staff program master for this training program. With this, I thank for the opportunity. Thank you very much.
One and all again, and thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. I could see a very young and energetic team sitting on the dais. We are all very fortunate to have Dr. Palanivalan, Dr. P.P. Murugan, Dr. Anand Raja, and Dr. M. Sendil Kumar in the university, and very particularly for this inaugural function over here. So as Dr. P.P. Murugan sir briefed, these program assistant computers are the keystones of every KVK. Whatever work all other scientists, heads and all, everybody is doing, unless you report to the DE, unless you report to the university, unless you report to Atari and the ICR, nothing will be recognized. Whatever work, hard work done by the scientists will be recognized. So you are playing a very key role, and you people are the keystones in the KVK, and this training is very appropriate. And this is a refresher training, so aimed at equipping you with all latest technologies, tools, portals, whatever it may be, is available as on date. So reporting is not the only duty these program assistants are expected to do. As sir listed out, there are so many portals, reporting portals, websites, apps developed by ICR as well as state government, and nowadays everything is operated online. Say entire financial transactions are on PFMS, and all the reports are going to be on portals like, say, all of you might have heard about Kisan Sarathi or Krishi Mapper. Projects are operated based on Krishi Mapper reporting only. So all of you must have the latest knowledge on the latest techniques and technologies available. Not only that, I heard that you will be trained on videography production of seed preparation and maintenance of websites and so on. And let this be a break from your routine work, from your KVK, from your family. I hope you will enjoy the hospitality of our beloved DE sir. Everybody knows the hospitality of TNAU, particularly our DE sir's office. And I think even our Director of Water Technology Center as well as Geospatial Application Center or Geospatial Studies Center. Nowadays, our projects are being monitored by using Krishi Mapper, wherein particularly the CFLD pulses, oil seeds, model pulses, religion model, where several crores, our center alone is getting, Atari alone is getting around 14 crore rupees per year. That's the budget of it. Entire thing is recorded and monitored through Krishi Mapper, wherein either the computer programmer or we call it as pulses technology assistant or someone, whoever they are appointing, they should go to the field, farmer's field directly, not only capturing the latitude, longitude. Earlier that was the only procedure, they have to capture the latitude, longitude, but now they have to use the camera, they have to capture the coordinates of the farm where the demonstration is being taken up. Each KVK, starting from any 300, 400 farmers locations up to 800, 900 locations, each KVK will be doing this CFLD project. And each farmer's location should be captured on the portal, the exact geo coordinates. Based on that, the software will calculate the area under which the demonstration is conducted, and once they enter the total yield obtained, it will calculate the per hectare yield. I think in that manner we can make use of the expertise available in the geospatial center also in training these computer program assistance computer, as well as the technology agents which these KVKs are going to engage. We can provide them training on how to capture it in the Kisan mapper. So with these few remarks, I wish the training very good success, and I request all the program assistant computers to have a thorough knowledge. Few of them are they are experts in PFMS. I think if few among you may guide you and teach you on how to use PFMS, how to use a signature dongle, and how to. In future, everything, all the transactions are going to be on PFMS only, including KVK main. Slowly they are changing over. Now they have started with a few projects. So with these few words, I thank all the organizers for giving me this opportunity, and wishing you good luck for a successful program. Thank you very much.
They have taken the TNAU to the next level. We are happy to have the director, Dr. S. Palanivalan sir, with us for his special address.
So really, this training program, as briefed by our DE, it has a lot of significance, because actually having this many numbers of program assistants with the TNAU, it is an asset, right? So you will be trained in many digital extension services, or managing the data sets, then generating information, everything. But my simple request to Atari as well as DE is this KVK should not be only the digital or extension center. It should be an information generation center, because we need lot of information in agriculture, and this is the one mechanism which is located in each and every district across the country. So we should be in a position to provide the information about the agriculture activities, crop information, then allied sector, then the natural resources or calamities. Whenever there are some calamities, we don't mention from different sources. Either it may be from the Department of Agriculture, from our own resources, or crowdsourcing, or social media. We should have the information. We should have the real-time information about the crops grown in that area. Normally, we don't have such information. Even the person working in the KVK doesn't know what is happening in that district. That in many cases, it's not in all cases. But you should be developing that kind of information. Then only you can mobilize all the resources to cater the needs of farmers. That is one thing. Another one, you should have the sowing calendar. So in which time, generally, what are the crops under their sowing calendar, when this sowing is happening, so that you can mobilize the required inputs in required time. So I heard that you are responsible for mobilizing all the resources. So that way, you should come out with the crop, that is sowing calendar. Then what are the varieties? Now we are struggling to gather the information of what is the varietal spread of TNA varieties, what is the area under other state varieties or private varieties. That type of information you should collect. You should actually, I request our DE to instruct our programmers not to sit only in the office. They should visit and collect the information, and they should have the real-time information. Then, what is the condition of crops growth? For example, in Perambalur, right, the most of the area is under rainfed maize. Okay, so what is the condition? Whether this year, whether the moisture stress will be there since it is rainfed condition, or infection of this fall armyworm pest. That type of information we should have it in real time. Then the digital tools. You should have thorough knowledge and updated information about the digital tools available. For example, our Ulavan app, it is having lot of tools, starting from the Manmalam portal, which has been developed by us and it is hosted in the portal. So, if you make your own farmers, they are your clients. If you make your own farmers to understand about the soil in their field, then definitely they will have attachment with you. Okay, so this is the soil type in your land. You see, this is the pH, this is the EC, this is the constraints in that. Not only as a program assistant, you should have the information and you should pass on the information to other scientists who are the extension officials. Okay, even for when training the officials in that district or interaction meeting with the official, you can showcase this. Okay, this is the soil type for farmers. 50 farmers, once they attend the training program, earlier our Director of Extension Education has initiated this one. In the beginning of each training, they used to showcase all the services and all the mobile applications present. Okay, if you showcase for all the 50 farmers, you start with this is your soil type in your farm. You select and you see what are the concerns. If these are the concerns, you have the recent this digital tools. Because in India, if you consider the digital services, agriculture is the first and foremost user of is there. So many companies they have come out. That Plantix, you might have seen about the pest and disease app. If you click the photo, it will be. We have also developed it. Once you upload, you will get the information about the pest and disease and the management practices. So these are the scientific information which the agents for spreading this, the KVK as well as the university will gain the significance. Then you should expose it to different on crops, disaster, cyclone. Where in the TV you will be watching, but you should for the sake of yourself you should not watch. For the sake of your farmers, you should watch. Okay, in the next 15 days, a deep depression is going to set and it is going to convert into a cyclone, and what are all the areas which will be influenced. So those information you should have and you should pass on. These crop advisories are generated through the meteorologist. Still it is continuing. Okay, so crop advisories are given from the KVKs. So in that crop advisory, you should annex all this real-time information on pest and disease forewarning and others. Definitely, we can convince the farmers, or we can support the farmers in managing different calamities or constraints. Then you should create a database about your district. Database on basic land area, the administrative boundaries, then the crops grown, soil type, water resources. Then water resource means how much water is available, surface water, groundwater, then water quality, and what are the areas where the farmers need our intervention. So you can connect the people, either from the KVK itself, or from neighboring research station, or from the university. Then all these things to be documented, digital documentation of all these resources, right? the information, the tools and the ways and means to disseminate. So with these words and one more thing put forth by our principal scientist from Atari, that Krishi mapper. So this Krishi mapper, you are not only geotagging, you are geofencing the field, entire field you are geofencing and coming out with the information about the farmers, land parcel and the crops and the interventions what you are making, right? So in this angle, if you need any training or online training or lectures from our Center for Water and Geospatial Studies, we are ready to help you. We can train you and any other help to map the output. If you need any help, we are ready to give. So because this many numbers of officials and developing the information about these things, we can come out with the different thematic maps. So Director Extension Education need not go to every field. He can sit here and monitor the progress of activities. That way, the Center for Water and Geospatial Studies is ready to help you. And further, for any information on these digital tools, remote sensing, drones. So drones, we have the remote pilot training organization. You can inform your farmers. Now we are going to train around 150 farmers at a free of cost. So if any farmers are rural youth or women, if they are interested, we can train them and we can help them in getting the financial support or subsidy or the credit facilities from the banks or revolving credit for operating these drones through the FPOs and FPC. So I request all the DE to inform this to all the KVK, and they can, each KVK they can recommend 3 potential persons, not simply recommending 3 potential persons who can convert this expertise into business model. Right? They can purchase the drones and make use of these, or otherwise we can create the employment opportunities. So that way we are going not only training, we are going to give the pilot license. So we have the DGC approved drone pilot training organization, TNAU, RPTO. In the next 30 to 45 days, we will be completing that one. So we request you to nominate the persons. We are ready to support them. And then, so with these few words, I really thank the Director Extension Education to meet you all and give this small introductory remarks about the digital extension services or digital extension tools. So of course, I am very grateful to DE for putting V3, myself, Dr. P.P. Murugan and Dr. Bhaskaran and Dr. K.R. Sudha. We are all classmates. So we are all undergraduate classmates. In one line we are working. So maintaining this friendship and relationship for 30, 40 years, it is itself is a great challenge. You might have seen in your social setup. Maintaining the personal relationship or friendship or official relationship or neighborhood, having good relations with the neighborhood, it's very difficult. But we are maintaining very good and cordial relationship. Really, the Director Extension Education is one of the dynamic personality in the TNAU, and he is taking care of it. And he is the active and dynamic, I should say rather. So he is very active in the social media platform, and not only active for himself, he is getting name and fame for TNAU, and whatever the technologies developed by the scientists here, transferring them in an effective way to the farmers and supporting the farming community. I thank, with these few words, I thank for the opportunity given. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, Professor of Director of Extension Education, to propose the vote of thanks.
It's indeed a pleasure and honor to propose vote of thanks on this August occasion. I express my sincere thanks to our chief guest, Dr. Palanivalan sir, Director, Center for Water and Geospatial Studies, so for accepting our request, and then making his august presence here, and then inaugurating the event, and then giving guidance and advices to all the participants and all of us. So it's thank you very much, sir. You have discussed extensively about what program assistants have to do, and this will also be a takeaway for the program media tools and then databases, resume mappers, so on and so forth. And thank you for giving opportunity for drone pilot training and other offering other training services, sir. So with the permission of Director of Assistsnt Education, we will select a few program assistants for mapping and other training programs in this case. So thank you very much. Thank you for giving the inaugural address, sir. Thank you very much. So I wish to express my thanks to Dr. Sheikh and Meera, who is away for his unavoidable reasons. And then on behalf of him, Dr. Bhaskaran sir, Director, Principal Scientist, Atari is also here with us. Thank you very much, sir. Despite of his busy traveling schedule and meetings, for making, participating in this event and then offering your comments. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. So, special thanks to our Director of Assistsnt Education, who is the guiding force, instrumental in organizing this training program. Is also leading us in how to go about on day-to-day affairs. My special thanks to Dr. TNAU, Professor of Training Division, who is instrumental in conducting this program, who is guiding us and leading us. And all my colleagues, Dr. Tilagam, Dr. Cynthia Fernandez, Dr. Kadiravan, and all the staff members of TNAU. Last but not the least, all the program assistant computers and and technical for participating in the program within a short notice. It's good to see all of you here together. Maybe after a long time, all of you together without any other purchase or other commitments. So thank you very much for participating. I thank all the program coordinators who have permitted you to participate. Thanks to Dr. Adnan, video crew and all the team members who are involved in successful conduct of the program. So thank you very much. Thanks for participating.